Hi, everyone. Hi. Welcome.
Hello.
Welcome to our live. Dan, Mim, seriously, I'm so excited to have Dan with us and in our live where you will hear Dan's story, incredible story. By the way, I'm so proud be part of his journey because this is the person who introduced me to this business. Mim, hi, introduce Dan if you like.
Absolutely. So Dan has been in the business for this is his 8th year now. It's basically carpenter to businessman to daddy to Oakley. Oh, he's there. Are you there?
Yeah.
I'm back.
Good.
Dan, can you hear us? Oh, perfect.
Yeah.
So carpenter to businessman to daddy to Oakley. It's such an incredible journey that you've had. Please, can you tell us a little bit about like what life was like as a carpenter before Juice Plus, how you got into Juice Plus, etc.
Yes. So
Take it away.
Hi everyone. I'm Dan Aldridge. I'm a presidential marketing director with the Juice Plus company. I signed up to the business in November 2014. And as you can see in the picture there, that was me working my 9-to-5 job. And I worked in not that workspace, but environments like that since the age of 16 when I left school. So I just got a job after school. I just wanted to go and start earning my own money and wanted to start saving up and just living my own life. I was sick of school, sick of education, just wanted to get a job. And I went into carpentry and joinery, making furniture, which was good. There was great satisfaction from it. But at the end of every month, after all of my bills had come out my bank, there was no money left. And after sort of 9 years of working like that, I hadn't really got any savings. And I was thinking, wow, I'm 25 and been doing this job for 9 years. I'm not really that lavish lifestyle. I don't spend too much money. Why have I not got any money in saved for myself? So that's when I started to look for an extra income. I wanted to get an extra job. I was prepared to work evenings and weekends, doing something else, even like waiting tables. I was prepared to just go to work and make more money. Because I knew it wouldn't be forever. I knew that once I had a bit of money, I could then use that money to make more money. But luckily, I got told about the Juice Plus business, and that was the most perfect opportunity for me because instead of getting a second job, I started my first business. And the best thing about it was all in my terms. I could work whatever hours I wanted to, and I could start at the bottom and work my way up to more than just a secondary job income. It's a business, which means there is no ceiling. There is unlimited income to be earned with this business. So what started off as a bit of a side hustle or a bit of an income top-up job has turned into my career. It's turned into my profession, and I haven't worked as a carpenter now for nearly 6 years. And I get to live life on my terms with my wife Harriet, who's also a presidential marketing director in the business, and she's actually out right now on a walk with our daughter Oakley, which we get to both raise together, and we get to be present in her life as mum and dad. So the Juice Plus business has transformed me from a struggling financially carpenter to becoming a family man now and a dad, where I get to sort of wake up every single day and live life on my terms, or should I say now it's more Oakley's terms because she decides when I wake up now. But yeah, it's just absolutely amazing. I have to sort of pinch myself every day, really, the lifestyle that I get to live because of this business. So yeah, it's just been a game changer for me. And I believe that anyone who wants to make an extra income, this is the perfect thing because you're not dictated by anyone else's schedule. It's all on your own terms. So yeah, I just love it. And there's some pictures popping up there of just the sorts of things we've been able to do because of this business. And it's just been the most amazing journey. And yeah, Juice Plus has funded every single part of it. So very, very grateful.
Amazing. Do you know what? I don't want to ask. Yeah, sorry, it's been delayed with the internet. Yeah, no worries. So Dan, when you started first at very beginning this business, how did you find? Because many people afraid of starting. Oh, I may not succeed, or is how hard it is, and what's kind of briefly involved and stuff like that. Because look at those pictures, like excitement, sharing their journey, being you from the carpenter going on the big stage. I actually remember every single picture. I was in those events celebrating, like you celebrating me and myself and everyone else. It's all about celebrating everybody. But how did you find that actual journey from very beginning? Because people, they're like, okay, we don't know what we're doing, and is it that really hard?
And were you skeptical?
Yeah,
and very skeptical, right?
Yeah. So when I first went to my first event, I was skeptical, but it was mainly because of the way the event was done. It was sort of just in a sort of terrible venue, and it just looked very unprofessional. So my first impressions were like, what is this? It looks sort of dodgy. But then I just sat down and learned about the products and the business, and went to my first event. If you can see on the screen there, that wasn't it, but it's one like that. And I was just like, right, okay, this isn't dodgy. This is legit. This is massive. We're in 20 odd countries, 50-year-old business. So it can't be dodgy. But then to go back to Regina's question of how hard was it and can anyone do it? It's a good question. I think it's a good question for me. It's because, of course, I've had my ups and downs. And of course, I've had moments where I've doubted myself or thought, I don't know if this is, the right path for me forever. But I'm just a grafter. I'm just a worker. And I've been raised, my parents instilled belief in me. So I'm just the sort of person that if I see something I want to do it, I'll go and do it. And I just looked at the business and I just said to myself, I'm going to do that. I'm just going to become a presidential marketing director in that company. I'm going to collect the £120,000 of the bonuses. I'm going to create a life for myself and for my family on my own terms. And I'm just going to go and do that. And I think what I've learned over the years is that's quite a rare mindset to have. A lot of people join and their mindset is, oh, I don't know if I'm going to do this. I don't know anyone I can sell to. I don't know anyone. I'm not good on social media. All these negative thoughts. When I actually signed up, I said, right, I got my mentor and I said, right, Alex, tell me what to do and I'll go and do it. And I just went and did it. And every spare second I had in my life, I dedicated to this business. And over time, that's what's changed my life. So it's all in the mindset and your attitude. And if there's anyone watching this who relates to me in terms of they're grafters, they're go-getters, they've got ambitions, they've got goals, they're willing to roll their sleeves up and get to work, this is probably the highest paid secondary income you can ever go and get, because you can go and work. You can even go and get a part-time job as a brain surgeon and not earn as much as you can do in this, so yeah, it's amazing. I love it. And for anyone out there who's a go-getter, then it's the perfect opportunity for you.
I love that. So Dan, as well, watching this picture, Oakley, it's your beautiful daughter you're holding in hands. I believe that was very first Oakley's event when you took on the stage. So she is part of the journey and how you find this. And by the way, Oakley being part of the journey since she was in Harriet, right? So she was growing Oakley gonna be like having in her blood. Yeah, juice plus baby. By the way, just highlights as well. Harriet been using products during her whole pregnancy, and obviously we wouldn't want damage our, babies, kids, and it's really helped. What I've seen from testimonials and everything is absolutely beautiful. So Dan, how you finding traveling and blending Oakley into your journey and letting Oakley growing, into this business?
Yeah, great question. It has been a challenge, but I think for anyone who goes from having 0 children to the first child is a big shock to the system. So it has been a challenge, but we've just figured it out. We've just worked it out. I literally live by my diary, which is here, which is crazy. But we just work as a team and we get it done. So for example, I'm now working 8 a.m. to 11 p.m. and then we have lunch, and then I'll take Oakley for the afternoon whilst Harriet does her work, and that's pretty much how we run our life. And then tonight we'll put Oakley down to bed together, and then me and Harriet will have our evening together. So it's just things like that. And the beauty of it is that we get to be present parents 24/7, and the business fits into that. So it's just about organization and making it work. And yeah, anyone who's watching this right now who is a parent, I know that time is limited, and your children do come first, but there are gaps in the day. There are gaps when children are napping, where you can, instead of sit on the sofa and watch TV, sit on the sofa and pick up your phone and make some money. So the beauty of this business is that you can turn any second of your life that would be wasted into money making time for yourself and for your future, for your family. So it's just about working smart, and that's exactly what this business does. It allows everyone to work smart on their schedule. So yeah, parenting is a challenge, but it's not impossible. It's doable. We're doing it, so we learn as we go.
I love, do you know what, Dan? I love that Oakley will be able to see you and Harriet equally, and you will have time spent together with Oakley, your time when you with Oakley, and then Harriet working on the business, then switching around times, and then having times together. So you have this blending beautifully, and what you just shared is absolutely wonderful tips for the parents who is working on this business and is trying to grow business even faster. Mim, go ahead with your questions.
Yeah, so I've got a question. Obviously, money is absolutely brilliant. Money opens opportunities and money has opened opportunities for you as a family as well. But what would you say is a couple of things that you gotten from the business, from saying yes to this opportunity almost like 8 years ago, that is priceless? What would you say?
The most important obvious,
like mindset, answer. Growth.
Yeah, so the most important obvious answer for me when it comes to what I've gained from the business is the time. My lifestyle now is ridiculous. I know that being a parent is takes a lot of time, but I just get to live life almost like a retired person. I can go and play tennis at 11 o'clock in the morning most days if I want to. When my friends are off work, we can go and play golf in the afternoon. We don't have to wait for evenings and weekends to do the fun things. We get to live every day almost like it's a Saturday. So the time is amazing. I honestly feel like the last 8 years, I've lived 30 years in those 8 years, because where most people get 3 hours at the end of a day of work, or a Saturday to enjoy life, I get to enjoy my life 24/7. So I feel like because of this business, I'm almost hacking life. Like I'm getting so much time
pretty special
to enjoy myself. And that honestly is the most amazing thing. But yeah, like you said, Mim, the person I've become through the business, I'll never be that broke, miserable carpenter ever again. So yeah, I've become a happier, healthier, more confident person. And yeah, it's just been amazing. And aside all the sort of flashy stuff like the cars and the wedding and the house and all that stuff, it's amazing. And don't get me wrong, I believe money does buy happiness. People say it doesn't, it does. But it also gives you choices. So we've not only had amazing things because of the business, but we've got good investments now for the future. So we've got things that we can pass on to Oakley. So this business is not just about me and Harriet, it's about the legacy of our future, of the Aldridges. So not only can you just think, I started this for an extra £200, and now we're building something for the legacy of the Aldridges, which is just ridiculous. But that's the power. That's the power of this business. So if you apply yourself and you work hard to this, you can seriously change your life. So that's why I'm so passionate about it, because I hope just one person watches this who's like me, says yes, and goes and changes their life like I have. That's all I want, because I want everyone to have a lifestyle or to feel how I feel every single day.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Absolutely,
I love
so
this.
powerful. Love it.
Yeah. Dan, could you share your favorite quote? I'm going to bring it up because I did ask you earlier. So I'm going to bring up and tell why this quote is so special to you and what is coming up. I hope so. There you go.
There we go.
Bringing
Yeah.
up.
So that's the quote that my mentor, that was his sort of tagline or his slogan of best is yet to come. So it's a very special quote to me and a lot of people in our company because everyone loved Alex. Obviously, he isn't here with us anymore, unfortunately, but this is the quote that I live by. And the reason why is because it always gives you hope. You know, there's always hope in terms of if you're going through a bit of a down patch, you need to know that the best is yet to come. You know, the future is bright. And sometimes it's hard to see that. Sometimes it's hard to visualize what your future is going to look like. But I was thinking earlier, actually, it's probably going a bit off topic, but you know, when you were a child and you're thinking about your happiest memories as a kid with maybe with your family or on holiday or doing fun things or playing with your friends or school, and you're looking back and you're thinking about, oh, they were such amazing memories. Well, if in 30 or 40 years time you look back now at this moment right now, you will think these were the good old days. These, you know, doing this live was the good old days, the fun times, the amazing times when it's a beautiful sunny day and we're on a live stream and it's just amazing. So you sometimes don't realize how good life is until you look back at it.
Yeah.
And I believe that the future ahead of us is so exciting. And I think it's a bit of a quote that Jim Rohn says when it comes on to, he always says, when people ask him, why are you so happy? Jim Rohn says, well, if you were going where I was going, you'd be happy too. And it's a bit of that, like when you can see your future, when you know the best is yet to come, you never have a bad day because you know you'll go into the sunshine, you'll go into the fun place, you're gonna have success, you're gonna win, you're gonna succeed, you're gonna achieve. So when you have that vision and belief that the best is yet to come, then no matter what happens in your life, you know, if you're going through tough times, you know the best is yet to come. So you need to believe that that quote, and guess what, if you believe it the best is yet to come and you act as if the best is yet to come, then the best will come. So that's why I love that quote. And it always gives you hope that the future is going to be very, very bright.
Oh, I love that. Yeah.
Beautiful. Love that. So, Mim, do you have any more questions? Sorry, my dog started barking. Do you have any more questions?
No, I just wanted to say that I think your journey has transformed in so many different ways that it's a beautiful journey throughout, because you've got so many different stages that are so powerful and on so many levels that, you know, I'm really, really pleased that you've come on and you've shared a little bit about all of them. So yeah, I think it's a really powerful story.
Oh, no worries. Yeah, no worries. I think my journey is good because I'm just a normal guy, and I'm not anyone special. I'm not even a high flyer in the Juice Plus company. I'm not top of the sales or team member leaderboards and that. I'm just super consistent and have massive belief in myself and my team. So I just know that I'm an example of anyone can do this. Yeah, any if I can do this, anyone can do this. You just need to have a bit of belief and be prepared to roll your sleeves up. And that's it.
Yeah,
I love that.
absolutely.
And as well, I wanted to add something. I want to say at the same time, thank you to Dan, because if not for the Dan, I wouldn't be in this business. I wouldn't be, give this opportunity for other people. Same, I wouldn't be meeting Mim, who we become really great friends as well because of the business. And by the way, we all we have individual business, but we're not by ourselves. We're working together, but we got individual business. What we make, what we build, that's what we earn, right? And this is all work effort. Is not about being just lazy and doing nothing. Like Dan said, you know, he is working consistently and working in the gaps and this is now what he have, and it's just beautiful. And Dan, thank you so much for this opportunity you gave to me and many other people. As same, that's what we can do now, to give this opportunity for everyone else. And Mim, thank you so much for you, for being as my buddy, you know, and working together along the side on streaming, on lives and everywhere. So yeah, thank you so much, Dan, for your time. And I know how precious is your time. And yeah, Mim, thank you so much as well.
Thank you, girls.
Yeah,
and also
thank you so much. Thank you for your time.
Yeah, thank you to honestly, one of the best leaders in my organization, amazing woman. And yeah, I'm grateful for you. So thank you so much.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank
Thank you,
you.
everyone, for being watching.